Hey, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Ricky Rick and I'm back with a brand new Ricky Talk. Today, I want to talk about with you guys who tune in, who sees this video, who happens to see me talking in this video. It actually started off by having a conversation with someone on Snapchat last night. Today is January 22nd, 2019, and it led me to saying a comment that I found very intriguing. And the comment that I made was this. This is the topic of my video. I said something in the lines of, I'm tired of jealous boyfriends. I've been dealing with jealous boyfriends throughout my life, and I lost a lot of great friends because of it. Because of jealous boyfriends who have trust issues with the person that's standing right next to them. The person they're in a relationship. The person they love. The person they like. The person who I believe, in my mind, they should trust. Very interesting, right? I found it very interesting myself. I found this topic very interesting because throughout my life, there's been moments where I've been friends with girls. For some reason, and I don't mean to be cocky or joking around with you guys, but for some reason, I've always gotten along better with women than men. And I think it's because the way I approach women, the way I respect women, the way I listen to women, the advice that I give to women, to be honest with you. And, you know, my best friend, one of my best parents, which is only two, one half of them happens to be a woman. She happens to be my mother. She happens to be one of my best friends. She happens to be the person that loves me more than anybody in the world. She happens to be my world. She happens to be my rock. She happens to be one of the reasons why I am towards women. She happens to be one of the reasons why I'm here recording myself and making this video. She happens to be someone I admire, someone I love, someone I care for, someone I look up to. And she happens to be someone I wish to see in many other women, because I do see many women who have good hearts, who have good intentions, who I believe who are mothers themselves, have kids of their own, who might feel the same way my mother feels towards me. With so much love, care for her son, always there for them, supports them, and loves them the way a mother should. So, and brings me to being the man that I am, which brings me in this situation talking about this video about jealous boyfriends. I have always been friends with girls better than men. And sometimes those girls throughout their lives end up in a relationship. Me being the friend who has always been there. When I was younger, I would tell my friends that, after things between her and the relationship will get rocky because of me. And I would ask myself, why? Is it because I'm a guy? I can't help that. Is it because I have a penis? I can't help that. That's what I was born with. That's how I was born. Is it my fault that you and I have a great connection? Is it my fault that you and I are good friends? Is it my fault that I listen? Is it my fault that I care for that person as a friend? Not someone who's trying to smash, but someone who likes going out and hanging out with you and is always there for you. And then someone comes along who you meet, who you end up liking, who you end up going out with, and doesn't want me in the picture. Why? Because most obvious, they see me as someone in the way. They see me as an obstacle who's in the way, when me, I have always been supportive. I always been the type of person to be like, hey, what's up, bro? You know, I try being friends with the girls that I'm friends with, boyfriends. Try to be cool with them, get to know them, because they're pretty much gonna be around, and I'm gonna be around them because she's my friend, in this situation. And throughout my life, I had come to situations where, because I care for my friends, I decide that to eliminate myself from the equation, from the situation, in order for them to be happy, in order for them to continue their romance, in order for them to be a couple, and show the guy respect, and show the guy that, me and her are really just friends, and I don't want nothing to do with her. When there's so many girls in the world, why you think, I don't understand why guys think, just because a girl has a guy friend, I understand it, but, if I was already there, if I was already in the picture before you came along and you became a part of that picture, what makes you think I would still want to take your girl? It's like, there's so many girls in the world. Why would I just want to be with your girl and not some other girls? That's one thing that I always think about. But I think logically, men don't. Women have the phrase, or people have the phrase, that men sometimes think with their penis. And back then, when I was in situations like that, like I mentioned before in this video, I thought that the right thing to do would be to eliminate my situation. Limit myself away from the equation, the situation, in order for them to be happy. But sometimes what ends up happening 50% of the time is that they break up. I lose years, I lose moments to be with that person as a friend. And our friendship gets put on hold, gets put on pause. And sometimes the relationships that these women invest their time in sometimes don't work. Sometimes they look for me, they text me, they call me, and being the good guy that I am, I answer, I reply back. And what they don't see, what these girls don't see, which I feel there's more out there, is that they don't see that, it makes us, the guy friend, feel like you're using us. It feels like you don't care about the friendship the way I care about it. And sometimes I feel like the girl in the situation should have a serious conversation with the guy and let him know, if you can't accept my friends, how can I accept you in my life? But it doesn't always work out that way, What ends up happening is the girl falls in love with the dude gets mad, and the girl tries to do the thing to make her man, please her man, make the man happy by saying, what, they eliminate the friend. And it sucks, it sucks, because it makes me feel, in my situation, it makes me feel like, I'm not a rag that you can just pick up and toss whenever you want. Either you respect our friendship and you're gonna stand up for me and fight for me, or let's not be friends. Pretty much my mindset. What do you guys think? Comment below if you guys have a different opinion. Do you think I'm right? Do you think I made a mistake? I don't know. That's my opinion. So last night I posted that, jealous boyfriends have always, I'm sorry, hold on. I'm losing my train of thought here. I said something along the lines of, jealous boyfriends throughout my life have caused me many great friendships because they have trust issues with the person they're with. And it's true. They're causing me friends, and now that I'm 30 and I'm thinking a different way, I'm thinking that, I'm not going to allow that to happen anymore, because I'm missing out important moments in my friends' lives. And whether they know it or not, I know they feel the same way. I really do believe they feel the same way. Just that they have to suck it up to keep their man happy. And I don't know, I guess I just wish more girls would stand up for their friends, you know? Because, you know, sometimes when you have a good friend who's there for you to hear you out, support you, try to cheer you up, always there to answer your calls, listen to your problems, or maybe you need someone to talk to, maybe a shoulder to cry on, and that person happens to always be there. And then you just end up going back to the person that you love, and you think that you're gonna sneak around and try to keep both of us around by doing it your way, by being sneaky with him. So you're lying to him and being sneaky with your friend, and it's just not gonna work. You're just gonna cause drama in your life. And that's why I thought, you know, probably eliminating myself from the situation was probably the best idea. But looking at it now as an older person, as an older man, I think it's just wrong, you know? And I just wanted to share those thoughts with you guys. And hopefully, maybe you get something out of this video. And if you're ever in this situation, maybe some of the things that I talked about in this video might help your situation and understand it a little bit differently, or see it from a different point of view. As of that, you know, that's my video that I have for today on jealous boyfriends. Your boy Ricky Rig with another Ricky Talk. I'm out.